Does anybody know how to breathe? Did you know there's a way to breathe that makes your mind feel good? There's a way to think that makes your mind feel good. Do I need you have to come here and say, well, I don't see any diplomas on the wall. See that gray hair? Over time, my perception and my understanding of my perception, now you can put a question out there. Who are you? How can I trust your personal perception of yourself? You don't have a diploma on the wall. If you have a diploma on the wall, does that mean your personal perception can get a score? Where do you rate? You see, over time, by knowing people on this Valentine's Day, by knowing someone, okay, how to trust them with situations. Have you ever seen what a heart looks like? It's actually a pinion on one side. It takes two of them over each other, looking like the yin and the yang. If you don't believe numbers, that's fine. Then 1 and 1 is not 2. 1 times 1 is 1. How can 1 times 1 be 1 and 1 times 1 plus 1 be 2? So you have to understand what it means to multiply and to add, because it's still 1 and 1. And means DNA, non-disclosure agreement. Number 19, the same word as atom, but when you go Q atom, it's 36, right? Q, the cue ball in pool, but that one is 29. That is birth. You're giving birth, you're smacking up the total of the 15 balls up there with 1 ball, but they're not the same of each other. You're breaking up a triangle, so each triangle is 15 and 15. And when you play tennis and you have 15 versus 15, they call it love. It's a circle, and love is a circle. Or is it a triangle? Inside a triangle, there are 3 triangles. So we have to understand shapes. Today is Valentine's Day. It is the 102nd day of the year. Mars. Thank you, Mars. 51 times 2, 102. The number to Mars, 51. Area 51 is 51 plus 26 equals 76, equaling to Earth Mars. Means inside the pole, where all the numbers grind. Hoover Dam. Hoover vacuum cleaner. Las Vegas, Las Vega card. Where's the Vega card? V-E-G-A, gave, have, I am. What do these all mean? These tell me little stories that I come back and I get so excited when I see all these things. So not only is it that, and then it becomes 255, and then after 255 it becomes 70. The 127.75, 127.75. And anyways, let me get it to a different realm. Over here, 12.75 times 4, 51. 5 times 10.4 equals 52. So if we had to actually do it in this, it's communication into the E world. 12, 1 times 2, 1 plus 2. So anyways, I'm not sure if you understand that, but 10, 15, 19 equals to 1. 15 and 4, 19 equals to 1. They both came together by a numeric value that brings them back to their number, 1 and 1. I'm not sure if you understand it. 5 by 17, 102. 50 and 35. 2 times 51, 102. All for Valentine. Inside the word, you have the sun, the birth. You have the student of creation between Venus and Earth. The mathematics, win a big red sun. inside of these two letters in the IT system. So this becomes the IT system. This becomes the way in the tine. Now, what is the IE? I can't explain to you. It has to be discussed. What happens is on the outside of FH is IE. Now, IE is an odd number. They both have the one dot spirit within the center of it. They're not like the 6. The 6 is what connects 7 and 5 in gematria. Anyways, just to make a long story short, Mars reverse Hines, Mars reverse Queen. 2, 1 and 6, 5 and 2, 77. The Queen reverse is 20. Hines reverse is either 20 or 29, and that becomes the birth in Mars. Why? 9 and 7 is 16, 1 and 6 is 7, 2 and 5 is 7. 62 and 15 equals to 77. Where did I do that? 62 and 72, okay, equals to 44. And 62 and 48, which is Pluto and the Sun, equals to 11. I bring it down to the formation of 1, 4, 7. These two will complete this formation. 1 and 2, 1 and 5, 1 and 8. 4 and 2, 4 and 5, 7 and 8. 7 and 8, 7 and 5, 7 and 2. Within the moon is the gateway into the Beta gate, into the house of Bate. From Mars, I just call this part of creation because these two will create these two. It somehow it goes like these two create these two, then create these two, that these two create these two, that create these two. That's how it works together. It's these two, 1 and 6, will create 4 and 9, 13, 1 and 3, 4. Remember that 7 and 4? 6 and 8, 14, 1 and 4, 5 will create 2 times 4, 2 plus 4 create 6 and 8. So these two and these two. No, sorry. I don't want to do that situation. Sorry. I went 9 and 4 and 6 and 1. Now I'm going to go 7 and 6, 13, like 9 and 4, 13, and 4 and 3, 7, like 1 and 6, 7, like 2 and 5, 7, like 8 and 5, 13, 1 and 3, 4. So 1 and 4, 1, 4, and 7 will create everything else. Valentine's Day, just the last note to tell you that this is Earth X and Mars Y. The reason for that is because Earth has the center pinion pass. It's actually Mercury. Right? Mercury and Earth. The Y must be a window. Now, you can create, although you can create a Y and an X in this one, you cannot create the Y here. It does not become created unless it's created from outside the box. Like that. And then this will go to here. Because we must come to a corner or draw it on the line. Raphael 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus. Thank you for watching this video.